Good morning, brothers and sisters. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I love you. I love loved. You are loved. Don't ever forget that. And as we wake up on this 1st of March, the mere fact that we are is a blessing. So let's start with that. So, God, I come before you today to say thank you for everything that you have given me. Most important, life, and the rest of everything else is just gravy or a cherry on top. I am beyond unbelievably happy and blessed by the fact that I have all the people that I love under one, so to speak, and the people who are like my core. And as a man, I am overwhelmed by that. Thank you very much for having another opportunity to change my life and to be able to reach out and touch someone in the virtual world and share love with others and have them share that with me. I'm eternally grateful, and please fortify my mind, spirit to move forward, to do what needs to be done in order to continue to do your works. And I choose to do them for good and in the service and commission of others. All these things I ask in your son's name, Jesus Christ. Amen. Now that's how I roll. That doesn't necessarily mean that is how you roll, but I'll put that out there for you guys. You know what I'm saying? As you see, I'm coming to you a little bit differently than I normally would now, because this is what's going to happen going forward in a very cute and creative, and I want us to kind of do it. Today, this is one thought before I kind of launch into doing a whole hunch in the whole 9 yards. But my morning thought today is the photo negative. Uh, as you can see, that was kind of overwhelming me this morning before I go get my kid up home, let it sleep a little longer than usual. It's like a March, it's sort of like a somewhat dreary day, but dreary is in the older, so let's not even go there. But like I had this whole gratitude mindset, but I was overwhelmed today by just thoughts of what if I take my nice nature, I'm a very humble guy, uh, throw a switch and be the exact opposite. How would that make me feel right now? If I turned into an asshole, or if I turned around and take my, conciliatory or working in coalition with others um, in a nice way for business and turn into a shrewd, not completely shrewd, and this gobble you up like Pac-Man and just put you out of your misery kind of person, or make sure you just completely, essentially completely hate people around you. I was overwhelmed by that feeling this morning. Well, let's get to it, because the competitor in me kind of kicks in. And back in the day, we kind of reach into this, when we compete, we kind of reach into this bag of having to vanquish your enemies and working in collaboration only to kind of want from them and having ulterior motives. That's what you think you have to do growing up in order to be competitive. But the truth of the matter is, having challenges and having those who you feel are competitors to you only help to push you beyond your beliefs. So, or your own thoughts can do, unless you have competition, like in the case of Larry Bird and there's Magic Johnson, what I'm saying? Or in the case of the Yankees versus the Boston Red Sox, you have all these polar, I forgot the term this morning, I didn't have enough. You have these people who will go back and forth and compete, on the surface hate each other, but the truth of the matter is that competition of challenges will push you. That being said, I was still thinking in my mind's eye about being my photo negative, and being overwhelmed by that, and just wanting to see, what, F it. I'm just gonna do it my way. I don't care about anybody. I'm just gonna make it hot. I'm just gonna gobble things up. I'm gonna be like this business guy and the whole nine, and not care damn about anybody else. Is that when you have those feelings, you need to kind of step into the box of the elders. This is when you talk to those who lived a little longer in the whole nine. One of those elders, of course, being the woman who gave birth to me, who happens to be up in the city. Thank God, amen. She's doing well. But when I used to kind of roll on my own and kind of moving on my own in the sense of, having to be in my own head in order to my business and the truth of my artistry and the beyond areas I was unfamiliar with. A friend of mine bought me a book back in the day. It's called Live and Learn and Pass It On. It's a book that is a little small. You'll be able to see it. I'll zoom in real quick. That allows you to kind of just do the thing. I love it personally. It's one of those books to truly just really kind of just buckle down and to the elders, even if you don't have them, because it's in here. This is people from ages 5 to 95 share what they've discovered about life, love, and other good stuff. And why this is so cool to me is because when you have that photo negative, maybe feeling like you need to be your polar opposite, even though that's you, how much of it you let out really depends on where you want to go. I would randomly, for years, just randomly just spin the pages and just read whatever pages pop up in front of me that day and call it divinity through God and say, hey, what exactly do you want me to know today? Today's things are in this from life. I've learned that the size of your biceps has very little to do with your popularity and success after high school. Person who's age 50. Another line they would say, I've learned that pain is watching in pain. Person who's 46. I've learned that it pays to believe in miracles and to tell the truth. I've seen several. Age 73. I've learned that if your children feel safe, wanted, and loved, you are a successful parent. Age 39. I've learned that if you're riding in a pickup truck with two other people who you should either drive or sit in the middle, the person riding shotgun has to get out to open and close all gates. Age 19. I've learned that beyond a certain comfortable style of living, the more material things we have, the less. Age 62. I've learned that violence on television and in movies is so graphic and extreme that it's numbing our children to pain and suffering in the real world. Age 59. That's what I would do in terms of, and I would just meditate on that. I would usually sit playing some John Coltrane in the back and just sit for a hot minute, which is damn near impossible for my highly energized behind to do. And I would meditate on those seconds and think about, all right, before I think about being my photo negative, is this a life lesson that I would share if I add 20 years to my clock? And ultimately, you find yourself going back to who you are. So that's it. That's my thing today. I want to share and kind of do it the way. Again, I'm getting all fancy smancy lately. You know what I'm saying? You can see with all this cool stuff going on, and greatly appreciative of your time. Please stay there. Know that you are each other's brothers and sisters. Treat each other with love and respect. It helps improve the quality of all of our lives. Don't forget about Matthew 7:12. Do unto others as you want done unto yourself. And whenever, if you want to share commentary, I love that. Please share your good morning love. Even if it's just saying good morning, just make sure you have hashtag or a hashtag G Morning Solace or a hashtag the Solace so we can, I get the alert and we can. All right. So guys, have a blessed day. I'll see you tomorrow over the course of this week. I wanted to say thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. I love you. Stay blessed. Peace out.